For the past couple of days, I've been playing the Battlefield 1 beta, and so far it's been a blast. It still gives me the same feels that previous battle games have, being in a full-scale war with tons of action going on, and it really makes you feel like you're in the game. I've always loved Battlefield for its teamwork, and Battlefield 1 is another great installment to the Battlefield series that so far I've really loved. I love the feeling of running across the battlefield with your bayonet, or riding on a horse and slicing your sword onto other targets. The beta is a little buggy as expected, and a little framey for PC users, but if you can overlook a few problems the beta has, you can have a really enjoyable experience. Now time for some of the things I really enjoyed while playing the Battlefield 1 beta. First off, I love how they added planes with multiple seats. In previous Battlefield games they've only had one-seater jets or planes, but they had multi-seater helicopters. I've always wanted to be able to fly a plane though with more than one person, and fly more than one type of plane or jet, and Battlefield 1 allows me to, allowing me to fly bombers, attackers, etc. It also can use some great teamwork flying a plane, because flying and staying in the air is very difficult to do. The additions of being able to help protect the plane and have multi-seats so that you can switch back and forth is awesome. Another feature I really love in Battlefield 1 is the animations while getting into vehicles. I know this is a small thing, but it's really cool to be able to crawl across your plane or vehicle and hop into another seat. The feeling of flying, running across to the gunner's seat and lighting an enemy plane up, while being able to crawl back into your seat and fly away, looks and feels amazing. And doing this allows you to self-repair vehicles too, which can be a little annoying for the person trying to take out the vehicle, but useful for the person using the vehicle. And I'm not sure how I really feel about this feature so far, but I'm hoping that it can be balanced a little more for everyone to like it. Battlefield 1 still feels like a Battlefield game, which I really like, and I mentioned earlier. I was a little worried when I saw people complaining about the look and feel of the game being too much like Star Wars Battlefront, and sure it does a little bit, but it's a beta. There's many things that can be changed, and it seems they're taking a lot of feedback from people right now, and maybe the menu will look a little different in the final version, or have an option to switch just like they added for the announcer to switch from the female to the male announcer voice. Another feature I truly love in Battlefield 1 is the overhead map view before deploying. Sure, this has been in other Battlefields, but the map on this one feels less 2D and feels like you're actually looking at the map, then dropping straight into the action. Now that I went over some of the new features and mechanics in Battlefield that I liked, here are some that I don't like. In this Battlefield, you can skip the revive screen, which is a handy feature, but it's a little annoying how if you do this, then it takes a little longer to spawn in, and there's no countdown to show when you spawn in, and it gets very annoying as when I want to know when I'm about to deploy so I can get ready to deploy. Another very annoying feature that I find is how you can't cancel where you're about to spawn in at. If I accidentally click a spawn location, I can maybe change it right away if I'm fast enough, but there's no way to cancel it. Sometimes I click right away, but I remember I wanted to customize my class, and right before I'm able to customize my class, it deploys me straight in, and I can't cancel that, and it's really annoying. Now this next feature, I'm not exactly sure how other people find this, but I find this a little annoying. In previous Battlefield games, if I were to deploy as the driver of a vehicle and jumped out, I could still have whatever custom class that I used and that I picked. In Battlefield 1, however, once you spawn in as the driver, it gives you a pre-made class for this vehicle pilot. For example, spawning in a plane pilot, you get the Mauser pistol, and sometimes if I need to abort, I abort my plane, and then I come to the ground remembering I can't keep my class, and die when people with automatic rifles start to shoot me, and all I have is a pistol. This gets very annoying, and maybe they should go back to the old way of being able to customize the vehicle with its own personal weapons instead of completely taking over your class. Finally, the last feature I don't really like is war bonds. Sure, it's a good system so you can buy new weapons, but I prefer the old Battlefield games where you either unlock guns just by leveling up, or you unlock weapons depending on what class you're using through XP. But now in Battlefield 1 you have to use war bonds, which can be kind of annoying because in Battlefield 1 now you have to not only unlock the gun, but then you have to get war bonds to buy them, which can be a kind of annoying system because war bonds you can only get by leveling up, I'm pretty sure, so it takes a long time to get new weapons. I don't really like war bonds, but I guess it's something that I'll get used to and maybe I won't mind so much in the future. But those are a couple of likes and dislikes that I have of Battlefield so far. I know this video was kind of short. I might just do like a normal Battlefield playing video, which I did before, but I took it down because I thought it wasn't that good. People actually enjoyed it, so I kind of regret taking it down now, and I already deleted the file, so I'll try to get some new footage and put up for you guys. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, goodbye. This is the new car.
Dude, this car's pretty lit. Why does it fly? I didn't know cars could fly.
Ew. I survived!
No, what? Dad, where are you? I live.
Ah!